Right now at 5, the fate of a downtown bar decided. Will it finally lose its liquor license?
Plus, Delta's cash offer to passengers on board that terrifying flight to Toronto. Is it enough?
Watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. Voters in Mauston throwing the school district there a money lifeline to keep it open for now.
So are the money problems really solved? News 8 Now's Grace Monk with the answer.
Mauston residents came together Tuesday to save the district by approving a $7 million referendum. The district was facing a financial crisis after 2 referendums failed last year. In November, the school board voted to dissolve the district if Tuesday's referendum didn't pass. Mauston's superintendent says it feels good to have the community support.
To have that weight lifted off your shoulders, to know that our community came out, and they came out strong. Last April, where we failed 62-38, and I said it was an epic fail. Well, then imagine what 66% success looks like.
The referendum will give the district $1.7 million per year over the next 4 years. But that money won't cover all of the operational costs.
We're going to have to make some cuts. We talked about this a lot, that we needed $2.25 million. We were thankfully able to pass 1.75, so we'll have $500,000 worth of cuts.
Be in the following weeks. In Mauston, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
We have breaking news. Latino Bar and Grill has lost its liquor license. The city council making the decision a short time ago. The bar has come under fire over accusations of underage drinking. The bar opened in April of 2022. Police say since then they've handed out over 320 citations to the bar and customers. We will have more on this story at 6.
A new twist in the search for a missing Beaver Dam teen. U.S. Marshals are now helping police. It comes after police released new surveillance video from the day pregnant 16-year-old Sophia Franklin vanished. The video showing her alleged abductor, 40-year-old Gary Day, picking her up. Amber alerts for Franklin are up in Wisconsin, Arkansas, and central Missouri. A La Crosse man accused of sex trafficking in court. 30-year-old Dwayne Davis is accused of trafficking a 16-year-old. Davis pleading not guilty today to the charges. Police became involved last June when the girl contacted them. The criminal complaint says she referred to Davis as her pimp. Marijuana and cocaine were also found on Davis when he was arrested.
A new bill introduced today in Madison could help Wisconsin farmers lower their repair costs. State Senator Brad Pfaff and Representative Jenna Jacobson are pushing for legislation that would require manufacturers to provide farmers with access to repair tools, parts, and data at fair prices. The proposal would also allow farmers to fix their equipment or use independent service providers without restrictions from manufacturers.
This is common sense. Someone should have the opportunity to repair the equipment that they own. And it's something that, I've long supported. And, I think it's a no-brainer that we should get this piece of legislation passed.
The Wisconsin Farmers Union also backs the bill, saying limited repair options have been a financial strain for farmers.
A massive maintenance project is underway at Lock and Dam 7 in La Crescent. The Army Corps of Engineers is replacing the hinges that help open and close the lock's giant gates. The $1.5 million project is on a tight schedule as river traffic is expected to increase once temperatures start to rise.
We have to do this work in the winter because it shuts down the lock for a number of weeks, and the navigation industry, recreation, traffic on the river we can't afford to close it for that long of a period of time. So we have to have our crews work out in pretty difficult conditions like this so as to enable river traffic.
These repairs pave the way for new gates coming next summer, replacing the original ones that have served the lock for generations.
Well, you can certainly feel that mid to end of February sunshine out there this afternoon after a few clouds we had this morning, even a few flakes of snow too. But overall, our temperatures got back into the 20s for most areas. That's still about 10 degrees below average, but certainly it's an improvement from what we've had. Overall, you can see some areas in the mid 20s, other areas in the teens, but all in all, a more pleasant day here for the middle of February. This evening, we're not going to see much in the way of wind chill. Still a little bit of wind out there, but temperatures will continue to fall back with the snow on the ground and clearing skies. 7 degrees by 10 p.m. Similar story for Eau Claire, a little bit cooler, 7 degrees with that wind chill, also around in the 7 to 6 degree range. So all in all, not too bad considering what we've seen for the last several days. Tonight's lows will still go down below zero, about a few degrees below or above just because of the snow on the ground. But all in all, we're not expecting much in the way of cloud cover and not too much in the way of wind chill also. Going forward, we got a warming trend. Yes, we're going to see more 30s this weekend, potentially 40s coming. And we do have some precipitation that we'll plan out next week. But all in all, it's a mild pattern as we get now to the last week of February and go into March. And as everyone likes it, our average temp should reach 40 degrees here in about another week and a half.
Sweet
I can't believe
relief.
we're already approaching March.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Close.
crazy.
It is flying by. Thank you, Greg.
Wisconsin is beating the national average when it comes to gas prices. Right now, a gallon of regular is $2.90. That's down 2 cents from last week. The national average price is up 2 cents, averaging $3.11. Driving up the national average is refinery maintenance and outages on the West Coast, which is creating a rippling effect. Quick Trip has made Forbes's Top 100 Best Large Employers list. It placed 76th. There's over 800 Quick Trips in the upper Midwest with over 36,000 employees. The gas station chain was also ranked 13th when it comes to best customer service. Forbes uses anonymous employee surveys for its rankings.
Well, the buzz is building. The NFL releasing designs for the 2025 draft at Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
Sports director Jacob Lenzendorf is here with a sneak peek. Jacob.
Yeah, guys, we are just 63 days away from Green Bay being the center stage in the football world as it'll host the 2025 NFL Draft starting on April 24th. Today, the league unveiled some renderings of the setup, which includes the draft theater that covers 250,000 square feet of the east and northeast sides of the stadium. The Lambeau Field campus also will boast an 800,000 square foot area showcasing the NFL experience, which features food and beverage areas, a kids play 60 zone, spots for kicking field goals and running 40-yard dashes, and NFL exhibits. This year's draft is expected to bring in approximately 250,000 attendees during the 3-day event. And Ken and Emily, this has been nearly a decade in the making. In 2016, the city added construction around Lambeau Field, along with hotels and restaurants in preparation for the big day, and it is almost here.
At Titletown, kind of a perfect landscape for an NFL draft venue. Jacob, thanks very much. High school students in La Crosse are getting a head start on their futures. The Future Center Fair, hosted by La Crosse Promise, is helping students explore career options and plan their next steps after graduation. The fair will have almost 50 different employers, including representatives from the military and educational institutions.
When the kids walk out the door and they graduate, they need to have a plan. They need to know what they want to do. And a lot of them just don't know what's out there. So this is a great way for them to experience 40, 45 different folks in different booths, different career paths.
On the 27th, students at Central High School also have the chance to discover a variety of career opportunities.
Train Technologies is celebrating Engineering Week by hosting students from Holman Middle School and the School of Technology and Arts. Train is encouraging students to learn about career opportunities in STEM. They were given a tour of the engineering lab and got a look into the daily life of an engineer.
Main intention is to try and give back to the community, right? And also to try and pique the students' interest to get them excited about careers in STEM.
The students also had the opportunity to build their own car out of Legos, writing detailed instructions on how to recreate their designs.
Still to come, DOGE now targeting the IRS, how this could impact this year's tax season in just a bit.
Plus, how much Delta Airlines is handing out in an offer to the passengers on board the plane crash in Toronto.
When we sit down with the customer, we're going to present the options. I want to be completely upfront and honest. I want to present every option to the best of my ability, and I want that customer, at the end of the day, to make the decision for themselves for what's right for them.
Mopping is hard work. Then I tried the Swiffer Power Mop. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact. Plus, its 360-degree swivel head cleans up along baseboards and even behind the toilet. Bye-bye, bucket, with the Swiffer Power Mop.
Stressless by Eckerness. The most comfortable seating in the world is more comfortable than ever. It's on sale now at Drury's in Fountain. Every year, Eckerness updates styles and leathers, and that means outstanding values. And now we're passing these savings on to you. It's time for you to enjoy the incredible comfort of a stressless sofa or recliner in your home. Now at fantastic savings. A stressless recliner is your place. A place to relax, a place to unwind. Stressless furniture on sale now at Drury's in Fountain.
Big truck.
College, tuition, bills. Someday I'll get that new truck.
This is just where we're at right now. Someday you'll get that big truck.
We've waited 40 years for this Denali, and it's beautiful. Is the big truck next?
Some kids just never grow up.
News 8 Now wants to help you create memories with your family by watching movies on the big screen. Friday Flicks with Vicki Nichols of Sparta Cinema will tell you all about upcoming must-see blockbusters, plus exclusive deals at the theater. Watch this Friday at 5 a.m. on News 8 This Morning, presented by Sparta Cinema.
When I'm done, cleaned up, and I take the customer down there, I go through it all with them and explain how the equipment operates, show them how the bypass operates, how to set the clock, how the unit actually backwashes, pulls brine, how a water softener actually works.
Mitch McConnell is retiring from the Senate. The Republican senator announcing today he will not seek re-election in 2026. McConnell has worked in Congress for 40 years. The 83-year-old is the longest-serving party leader in Senate history. In one of his most stunning Senate moves, he held up President Barack Obama's U.S. Supreme Court nomination at the end of his second term. McConnell's announcement comes after a series of recent health issues.
Kash Patel is the new head of the FBI. Senators voting 51 to 49. Two Republicans voted no. They were Maine's Susan Collins and Alaska's Lisa Murkowski. Patel will serve a 10-year term. He succeeds Christopher Wray, who resigned and was also a Trump pick. Linda McMahon is one step closer to leading the Department of Education. The Senate Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee advancing her bid. The vote was along party lines, 12 to 11. McMahon's nomination now goes to the full Senate.
DOGE is now targeting the IRS. CBS News says thousands of IRS employees are expected to be laid off by the end of the week. More than half of those affected will likely be new hires with probationary status. No word on how this will impact this year's tax season, which is underway. Delta Airlines is offering $30,000 to passengers involved in that crash at a Toronto airport. All 76 passengers and 4 crew members on board survived. A Delta spokesperson says, quote, "This gesture has no strings attached."
Well, we have more news ahead.
But first,
definitely going to start melting some of that snow as our temperatures climb up into the 30s and above freezing in the 40s going into next week. We'll time out when to expect the 40s and if we got any precipitation through the next week. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Brad Schimmel wants to take us back to an abortion ban from 1849, back to a ban with no exceptions, not for rape or even health of the mother. Brad Schimmel, too extreme for women, too extreme for the Supreme Court.
No cash, no problem. Head to Wesco One Sparta and get up to 48 months to pay interest-free on all the hot new furniture you want. Looking to level up your space? We've got you covered with recliners, sofas, bedroom sets, and dining furniture. All available with zero interest for up to 48 months. Don't wait. Upgrade your home today and swing by Wesco One Sparta. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Tell them Peyton sent you.
T-Mobile is very reliable.
It's always nice to know that T-Mobile has us covered.
I love the fact that my family and I, we can stay connected just about anywhere we want to go.
My network is my lifeline.
T-Mobile keeps you connected on America's largest and fastest 5G network. And right now, get 4 free smartphones and 4 lines for $25 per line when you switch.
It's better over here.
It's Truck Month at your local Northland Ford dealers. Time for exclusive offers on your favorite Ford trucks, including F-150 and Super Duty, the best-selling trucks in America for 48 years. Ford F-Series. Get Truck Month ready with all-weather features that make life easier, like heated seating, a heated steering wheel, and remote start. Great deals on your favorite Ford trucks. That's how you get Truck Month ready. Now, get over $11,000 in total savings on a new 2024 Ford F-150. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
At Castle Realty, we believe in more than just buying and selling homes. We believe in building communities and creating lasting memories. For over a decade, we've proudly served the Coulee region, helping dreams come true, one family at a time. Thanks to our incredible community, we've been voted Best of La Crosse County for 7 years in a row. And now, we're asking for your support to make it 8. Head to bestoflacrossecounty.com to cast your vote. Castle Realty, from here, for you.
Brad Schimmel let thousands of rape kits sit untested for years.
While rapists walked free and victims waited for justice.
Take it from a sheriff.
A sheriff.
A cop, Brad Schimmel's too extreme for the Supreme Court.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Stay updated while you scroll. Follow us on Instagram at WKBT News 8.
Yeah, if you like the warmer temperatures, we're going to see those, but our average temperature continues to climb. By the end of this month, La Crosse will be probably, the average is about 37, 38. We're gaining about a degree every 2.5 days, too, and this will continue throughout March, too. So we are coming back up, and our temperatures actually are going to come up, too. We still got this cold dome that's sitting over most of the U.S., so high temperatures so far still in the Midwest is still pretty well below average, 15 to even 20 degrees above average. But we still got that mild conditions out to the west. It's going to take some time just inching its way forward to the east over the next few days until eventually we see this whole pattern shift. But there is some hope out there with all the west pretty much above average temperatures right now as they sell. Overall, we got to click through that. There we go. Going back to the warming to the 30s by the weekend. Some areas may hit 40 by the weekend, by Sunday, 40s definitely for most of next week. It might cool off a little bit towards the end, but all in all, it still should be above average. Precipitation-wise, there are a few showers potentially for Sunday night. And then maybe through Monday night too. Very light showers. Any precipitation would be light, and right now it's likely to be form of rain if we do get any showers, because the temperatures should be much warmer. Big picture shows we had cloud cover, kind of a weak little disturbance that came through today. That's kind of pushed to the east, kind of that wraparound with the system that is well to the east. Nothing really upstream until you get to Canada, but we still run this northwest flow, so we are going to see some of these systems kind of clip us as they come just to our northeast, and that means probably more clouds as we go throughout the weekend and early next week, along with that precipitation chance that I mentioned too. But all in all, they're not going to be significant systems. Here's your temperatures for tomorrow. We should be up maybe similar to today or a few degrees warmer. Base will have a little bit more sunshine, and starting off too, that wind will pick up a little bit in the afternoon out of the south-southwest, so that still might make it a little bit colder than what it would feel like. Going into Sunday, look at those temperatures Saturday. We're looking at those low temperatures now in the teens, single digits to teens, and then Saturday's high temperatures basically back to now freezing, or at least in the 30s for most areas. Getting close to average, a few degrees below. We'll have a little bit more cloud cover and a little bit more wind out of the south, but all in all, a pretty nice Saturday too. And Sunday, a lot more clouds, but still temperatures will be much, even mid to upper 30s, and a few areas could touch 40. We'll have to keep an eye with the winds will pick up. We do have clouds in the way. There's some weak disturbances that are coming through, but all in all, should be a really nice weekend despite some of the lack of sunshine going on. We mentioned that we are still kind of in a storm track. It's just to the northwest, and you're going to see these little systems kind of go northwest to southeast. fairly weak, not a lot of moisture to work with, but they do provide cloud cover and a precipitation chance with it too. This one Sunday, still got cloud cover overhead, but keep an eye. Here comes this little bit of a system that comes through. That's where we could get the first chance of maybe some sprinkles or showers. Better chance you go further northeast of the area, or northeast of Eau Claire, excuse me, that you could see some of this activity through Sunday night. There's another one that could come behind that one too. That one looks a better shot going into Monday night as we see a shower chance there. But all in all, the temperatures should be in the mid to upper 40s. The best chance of rain probably, or precipitation, probably comes Wednesday. That'll probably start off as rain and then may end up as a little bit of snow. But all in all, it's a mild stretch of weather with fairly quiet too in regards to rain or snow. So we're getting, like we said, we hit March. By the end of March, our average temperature is around the low 50s.
Fantastic.
So it climbs pretty quickly now as we get into March, as the sun really definitely is up a lot longer.
All right, some good news. Thank you, Greg. Coming up, the secret behind a New York hot dog now in a can.
Why Nathan's is putting the Big Apple's tap water on store shelves. Up next.
Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, it's Foodie Friday, and we're talking cookies. The Girl Scouts join us live with a sneak peek at this year's lineup just in time for Saturday's big cookie kickoff.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Right now at Home Sleep Express, spend $6.99 and get a free Stanley tumbler and up to $200 in MasterCard rewards cards on quality mattress brands Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep. The President's Day mattress sale going on now at Home Sleep Express.
The Silverado Trail Boss. And a little work. And a little play. And a truck that says no to nothing. And Chevrolet.
Get $3,000 total cash allowance on this 2025 Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners can get $5,000 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Visit HometownChevy.com.
The Board Store, 1989. The Board Store, 2025. We've made our own improvements to better serve homeowners while improving the homes and lives of thousands of homeowners in the past 35 years. Now is your opportunity for you to get started on this year's project at the lowest prices of the year. See it all in our showroom, visit online, or call. 27th Annual Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store. Higher quality at lower prices. Don't miss it.
A 7-year-old girl attends a birthday party at a local swimming pool. She's sexually assaulted by a repeat child molester. The monster faces 100 years in prison, but Judge Susan Crawford let him off with just 4. That was Crawford's choice. Now he's back on the street, walking distance from a school. And Judge Crawford, she wants a promotion. Susan Crawford, dangerous decisions, wrong for Wisconsin.
It's the President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express. Get up to $500 off select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets with free delivery and setup and a $300 shopping card. Plus, pay no interest for 5 years. The Tempur-Pedic President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express.
Getting the kids ready for school isn't always easy.
But knowing what it'll be like so they know what to wear makes it a little easier.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
From hot dogs to canned water, Nathan's Famous is putting New York's tap water in a can.
The hot dog giant says it's the secret to making the perfect New York-style hot dog at home. For a limited time, fans can enter to get the canned water for free to boil their dogs the authentic Big Apple way. It's interesting how they think like the tap water has that much of an effect on the flavor.
Yeah, because I wouldn't think about that at all. I thought this was going to be a promotion for hot dog water after they've used it to make Nathan's hot dogs, which I thought was going to be gross, but it's kind of a novelty product. This is just a different way to package water. So I'm on to you, Nathan's. No, thank you.
No, thank you, right? I mean, it would be interesting to see like maybe how different states' water affect the flavor of a hot dog.
Potentially.
But They're like, we've got it. New York City water has it.
Would you boil your hot dogs if you had a package at home, though? I'm a grill hot dogs kind of guy.
Oh, yeah, I don't have a grill, so I'll boil all the way. That's all I do. Yeah, one day I will.
Then you'll have to be the one to enter the contest to get it for free.
I might have to. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
It's time for the Holman Locker and Meat Market Hog Sale. Order a whole hog, half hog, or our pork bundle. Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat.
Attention business owners. Start 2025 confidently with Your Choice Roofing, your trusted partner for commercial roofing solutions. Our expert craftsmanship and premium materials ensure a roof that stands the test of time. Don't wait. Our schedule is filling up fast. Get ahead of the rush and secure your spot now to protect your building and your bottom line. Visit yourchoiceroofing.com today to get started.
If your home is looking drab, trade it in. Trade it in. The furniture's old and yucky, trade it in. Trade it in. If you're seeking a solution, then King's your resolution. If you're tired of your look, then trade it in. Trade it in.
At King's Trade-In Sale, trade in your old recliner for $50 towards a new one. Trade in your old sofa for $100. Trade in your old mattress for $75. Plus get free delivery and 12 months no interest payments at the King Furniture Trade-In Sale. Trade it in!
Attention. If you suffer from consistent pain in your joints caused by arthritis, overuse, or injury, you may be a candidate for a revolutionary therapy that could revitalize damaged tissue. This approach can provide long-lasting relief from pain in your knees, shoulders, hips, and other joints with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. To find out if you're a viable candidate, you may request a free consultation from QC Kinetics by calling 715-469-6907. Instead of masking the symptoms, it goes to the root of the problem to resolve it at its source. Already used by thousands of satisfied patients nationwide, this joint pain therapy is available right now to the public, but only for qualified candidates. Again, to find out if you're a viable candidate for this therapy, you may request a free consultation by calling QC Kinetics at 715-469-6907. Again, that's 715-469-6907.
It's time for the Holman Locker and Meat Market Hog Sale. Order a whole hog, half hog, or our pork bundle. Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat.
All right, it'll be cold tonight, but not quite as cold as we've seen recently. Still getting down probably below zero for most areas given the snow cover on the ground. Clearing skies for the most part with that wind beginning to turn around. It'll pick up a little bit, so temperatures back in the 20s Friday. We'll have definitely warmer for the weekend, potential 40s. And then next week, really a mild stretch with some precipitation chances, but all in all, it's more feeling like March type weather with that temperature.
Spring-like, I dare say.
A little bit, almost.
Thanks,
All right,
Greg.
that does it for us at 5.
Hope to see you back at 6.